It looked like there's been some crazy storms going on down in Houston. I've been hearing about these storms, but wow, when you see the amount of damage that's going on, it is unbelievable. Those of you that are my subscribers and you're down in Houston, let me know whether or not you're okay because these storms look fierce. They said the winds were over 100 miles an hour and it just destroyed homes, businesses, vehicles. I mean, everything is so destroyed down there. It is, yeah, I mean, the storms are definitely a lot more fierce than they were years ago. I definitely notice a difference myself. So, this came out today. They said, unaccustomed to disasters, Houston didn't see this one coming. Hurricane strength winds swept through the city, but without the warnings that come with the hurricane. The storm left residents in shock and landscape of debris. Wow. Yeah, it is a mess down there. It is an absolute mess. So, this storm came late Thursday by surprise to the city. And wow, the Astros, they kept trying to play, even though it was raining and the wind was whipping around. Many people following their evening routines were caught unaware, and people were out and about and got caught up in this thing. So Friday, all across town, but particularly in a dense inner loop neighborhoods that radiate from the city's skyscrapers, woo, the windows blew out in some of the skyscrapers there that were left by winds of up to 100 miles an hour, as strong as winds that you see during a hurricane. And that is what hit the city of Houston. They're saying old oak trees and pecan trees were ripped out of the ground, uprooted. Stop signs are leaning, highway billboards are buckled, and they're saying if you look all around town, you see all of the carnage, and I'm sure you do. I do have some pictures that I was able to find from recent articles that came out a few hours ago, so you can see what it looks like. And if I have subscribers, and I know I do, down there in Houston, let me know if you're okay and tell me about the things that you are looking at in Houston. This just looks absolutely insane. There a mail truck toppled over. Wow. You can see, roofs on the ground, a lot of fiberglass on the ground. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. I sure hope a lot of people did not get hurt. Now, the only report they got is at least 4 people were killed during the powerful winds, and nearly 1 million are without power. Well, yeah, I can see how that would happen. The seriousness of the moment was underscored when Mayor John Whitmire, a moderate Democrat, and wow, they held a news conference, after the storm had passed through. So I'm going to show you some more of the pictures that have come out of Houston. Look at all that glass on the ground. All of that glass is from skyscrapers, the windows that blew out when the storm was going on. And that's a lot of glass on the ground right there. That's a lot of glass. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so residents were reporting horizontal rain, and they said they were wondering if a tornado was passing through because the storm was just so strong. It was like we were in the middle of a blender. This is what one resident of Houston, Martha Rosas, who sat outside of her home with her sister on Friday, surrounded by candles, and because they didn't have any power to their home. And they said they had the candles burning to ward off mosquitoes down there that were attacking them. And we were here, but it was so bad. We shut ourselves in the pantry, she said. When they emerged, she and her sister saw a thin 3-story building being built across the street was no longer standing. It just got picked up and landed on the ground. She said the whole thing just blew down. Mm, mm, mm. And saying they now have a hole in their roof. The remaining upright from the construction, there was metal. Okay, there was metal. Mm, mm, mm. Even during hurricanes, we've never seen trees go so crazy. So the last time I looked, and the number could be a much higher, they said over 900,000 people in Houston were without power. Stoplights were dark in the afternoon, many intersections, the city drivers often aggressive on its fast flow highways, also transformed. Now, they said the trade turns at unregulated intersections, lines formed at gas stations with working pumps, also at local donut shops that had opened their doors. Comfort food. We need comfort food after going through something like that. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, some said it reminded them of we were here for Hurricane Mike. I mean, Ike. This is what one of the residents were saying. And they said they didn't even remember being this scared, as scared as they were with the storm that passed through. As the power failures stretched into the afternoon, some residents began to worry. The weather was cool on Friday, but a heat wave was predicted for the weekend. Yeah, Florida's going through a heat wave. They're in triple digits. And this is kind of early in the season. But yeah, they're going through 100. I think I looked at one day, it was 109 degrees down there. And they were like, this is just May. Seeing temperatures like that. That is crazy. And now you got Houston. They're talking about they're reaching 90 with a heat index of 100 degrees. And wow. And people are concerned that don't have power, about their groceries that could go bad. Now, I looked at another article and it said some of these people could be without power for a few weeks. Now, that is bad. That is bad. But you know what? It also shows you how unprepared America really is when it comes down to storms in this place. Look at that skyscraper. Look at all the windows that were blown out. Wow. That's a lot of windows gone. And that goes way up there. Like I said, I hope everybody is okay, and I hope if you don't have power, I hope you will get power soon. And I know in a case like this is when a generator definitely comes in handy. So, those of you that are Texans, let me know if you heard about this or if you live near any of the damage. I hope you're not facing any damage to your home. I hope you're safe and your family is safe down there as well. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.